I think there's more and more. Like you see, like Kroger and a lot of places. Tanner is a very happy little boy. He's super helpful. He wakes up every morning with a smile on his face. He tries really hard at everything he does, and he just makes life happy.
Aiden is very interested in science. He loves to dance. He loves finding out different facts about rocks and dinosaurs, lizards, cars, and he loves to take things apart.
Very affectionate kid. He's very emotional. Now, he's not big on hugs. He doesn't hug a lot. Doesn't, like to give kisses. Not affectionate that way, but always likes to have people around. He's very social. Likes to either have mom or dad or sisters around all the time.
Marshall is a 13-year-old, very outgoing child on the autism spectrum. He's high functioning. He loves dressing up. He loves bow ties, ascots. He loves the movies. He knows just about every actor and actress there is. But he still struggles when it comes to social, with peers, and he struggles a little bit academically.
He likes math, right? We talk about that. He's really good at math and number. Overall, I think, he's very easygoing kid. At the beginning, he still had, 10 or 20 words he can say, and then you see it just decreasing, right? He couldn't even say it, right? And then, it's just, even before the diagnosis, we said we have to accept that and just adapt. It's hard.
So, but he has a lot of struggles. So a lot of things that are easier for other kids are harder for him.
Yeah, there was a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of crying, a lot of praying, a lot of just trying to figure out what life is going to look like from day to day. People don't understand how stressful it is, and I think people take for granted those small things. I said today, it took us 2 hours to get a haircut. People might not understand that because of his sensitivity. There's a lot of emotion that just goes into waking up daily and being a parent to a child who has autism.
It changed my whole perspective on parenting, how to interact with other people, being more of an advocate. I'm more of a quiet, shy person, and it forced me to get out of my shell because my son needs help. He needs services. Who do I talk to? Where do I get those services? If you told me 20 years ago that I'd be on the phone fighting with insurance companies, talking to doctors, and explaining to them what I want for my child, I'm like, there's no way. The doctor knows more than I do. Your whole perspective on life changes when you have to help and fight for your child and what they need.
And I remember the psychiatrist telling me and his father that it is like child neglect for you to know something is wrong with your child and not do something about it. At that moment when I left there, I vowed to spend the rest of my life making sure that my child could speak, could walk, could communicate, and could live as close to a normal life as anybody could.
We were doing swimming therapy, and another parent their son was doing swimming therapy also, and our sons went to the same special needs school, and she said, have you heard about Hope for Three? I was like, I've heard of them, but I really don't know what they do. And she said, well, Vaughn, I think they really could help you. Every time I see you, it's either at school or at therapy. I never see you out in the store. I don't see. I was like, well, it's kind of hard to go to the store. You know how that is. You need to get out more. You and your husband need to get out. They have respite. Try them. I said, I don't know them. They don't know my kids. Try them. I trust them. I know them. Give them a try. They all have either know someone with a special needs or someone on the spectrum. We know how to help your children. Bring your daughters too, because we have something for siblings. And that really turned my head around, because I said, wait a minute, you're thinking about the siblings? They said, yes, because the siblings need help too. And that's what really got me to say, okay, I need to give them a try.
There's just so many services out there. And like Hope for Three is like an amazing organization that will give people so many resources, point them in the right direction. They can provide funding for some, they can't provide funding for others, which is fine, but they also create this community in the autism world where parents can talk. They have activities where the kids can come and they're not different, you know, so that's a really, really cool thing that they provide.
I had to put him in a private school this year, and we would not be able to do this had we not had the support from Hope for Three.
I think Hope for Three is very helpful, right? In helping the family with autistic kids.
Yes.
Right, they have done a lot of things.
Hope for Three has been so amazing. They have really been a lifesaver for Aiden. Because Aiden does go to the private school, that's very expensive to maintain that for him. Hope for Three has come in and helped me with him, and I have just been so appreciative of everything that they've done. It just speaks volumes of what they do, and they are really true advocates for people with autism in the community.
They offered something that we couldn't get anywhere else. So we got to thank them for that.
It's really hard for parents because when your child's diagnosed, there's not a lot of help. Like you don't really know what schools are good or where to go, what to do, and I think that they do a good job helping people.